Welcome to the page, welcome to the channel. This is Class Online School, where we create family-oriented content. Here on this channel, we advocate sex education. We want structures in our family. We want our children to thrive. We want to be better individuals. We want to take care of our total youth. Okay, we run the Nigerian curriculum from JSS1 to SS3, and sometimes we talk about business tips. So today we want to talk about things we need to teach our girls or our girl child. Today we find out that in our environment where we live, we see girls thinking that the male folk will be their support system. That is to say, their expenses depend on the men folk. They feel that the men are their ATM machine, so whether they do well or they don't do well, somebody is going to take care of their bills. So it's right time we let them know that you have to take responsibility for yourself. As you grow, from being a preteen to a teenager to a young adult, as you navigate life, you have to take responsibility of your life. You don't want to be overly dependent in a man, thinking that one man is out there going to take care of all your bills, all your expenses. That mentality should be risen from the girl's mind. So when he sees folks, friends, trying to depend on boyfriends, trying to depend on the male folk for all their expenditure, she will know that that is not the way forward for her. So these are a few things we need to teach our girls. One, teach them to be dependent, that they need to take care of their expenditure. They need to be independent. They need to take care of themselves. They need to make decisions in life that will make them independent. That's one. Two, they need to understand financial literacy. Why do they need to understand financial literacy? Because from a very young age, you need to know how to save, how to budget, okay? How money works, how you can make money work for you, things you need to do in order to help you save up, skills that you need to learn, skills that meet the test of time that you can get involved in to better yourself. So as you grow up, from being a preteen to teenager to going into young adult, you have to have these in your mind. You have to be aware of this. Financial literacy is one thing that is being neglected in our school curriculum. So as parents, start teaching your children how to manage money and how to help them know how money can work for them. Saving culture, budgeting culture, okay? Learning skill set is important. Then another thing that our girls should know is they should stop comparing themselves with others. Stop comparing yourself with others. A is like that, I should be like that. No. Live through yourself. Remember that every other person is taken. You are left alone to pick yourself. Everyone you serve, everyone you see out there is already taken. You are you. So stop comparing yourself with anyone, whether your siblings, whether people in your neighborhood. Try to be your authentic self. By the time you develop into your authentic self, you find yourself. And when you find yourself, you find your direction. And when you find your direction, you set your goals. And when you set your goals, you are aim at achieving them. Another thing is make a decision on the path you want. Make a decision that on the path that you want. Very early in life, start discovering yourself, what you are good at, what you think you want to achieve. Parents can be your guide, but they don't want to be dogmatic about what you want to do with your life. Try to discover yourself, discuss with your parents, and tell them the path you think you want to follow. And if that path is okay, they will guide you through that path. So, try to make a decision on the path you want. Stop making decisions based on other people's path, but discover your real you. That will help you. Okay? Then, we should teach our girls how to dress properly. Teach your girls how to dress properly. There are certain ways you dress. There are some kind of people that get attracted to you. And there are certain ways you dress. There are other kind of people that get attracted to you. So, learn the proper way of dressing so that you can attract the proper people to your life. Everybody can never be the same. My style cannot be your style. So have a twist to how your style is, but let it be an appropriate way of dressing. Appropriate depends on what is attainable in your environment. Appropriate depends on what your cultural belief and norm system is. So nobody gives you a fast and hard rule on how to dress. But let your parents look through and know what is appropriate and adequate to you. And then try to form a style. Get yourself attached to how you want to be addressed from the way you dress. Okay? Let's teach our young ones that it's not trend that is most important. It is what is appropriate, adequate, fitting, and stylish that is important. Not just trend. Let's teach our girls that way. Okay? Teach your young girls that you as a parent might not always get it. Okay? Your parents might not always get it, but they usually know what is good for you. What do I mean? Know that it is not everything you want that your parents can afford. If you think of the luxury you see out there, know that it is not all the luxury your parents can afford. And know that it is not all the boundaries that your parents will remember to set for you. You need to be your own redeemer. So what your parents can afford, take it and be contented with it. Don't think you are going to get the best of the best. If you get the best of the best, good for you. If you don't, take what you are provided with and make do with what you are provided with. Don't go and seek validation on how you are going to get it all from the opposite sex and start living a wayward, rough life. It's not going to pay you well. Okay? Remember that you need to be yourself at all times. Be yourself. Like I said, every other person is taken. Be yourself. Don't follow the crowd. Don't let social media dictate who you have to be. No. Be yourself. Discover you. At an early age, find out what you want to be. Listen to mentors. Okay? Try to see what they have for you. Follow an appropriate guide. But be you. You are your own signature self. And so, even your mentor are their own signature self. In as much as you learn from them, in as much as you want to copy what they do, you still want to stand out on your own skin. So, try as much as possible to be yourself. You have to teach people how to address you. If you look down on yourself, others will look down on you. If your body courage it's low, people are going to look down on you. So you got to learn self-confidence. You got to learn how to do things confidently. You have to teach people how to address you. In as much as you tolerate people, try as much as possible to speak your mind. Don't always be on the low to take in everything. Sometimes, teach people how they need to treat you. Don't let anyone downgrade you. Don't let anyone look down on you. Be confident and have a good body courage. Then surround yourself with people who encourage and bring out the best in you. Who are your friends? Who are the 5 best people in your life? Who are your mentors? Who do you learn from? Who are your support system? If those who are your support system are failures, you're going to fail. If your friends are drunkards, drug abusers, people who have no respect for authority, people who feel that it's good to fake it till you make it, people who feel that being with the opposite sex and making them their ATM machine is the only option they have, you will end up being like them. So who are your support system? Who are those you surround yourself with? Surround yourself with meaningful people. Those who help you tailor your goals. Those who set you on a path that will be worthy of who you want to become. All right? So, don't look to the media for body image. Those people in the media have already taken themselves. I told you, every other person is taking. You have to take yourself. Those people have found their style. In the media, some people are celebrity, so whatever they are doing it to fit the brand they have branded themselves into. In the media, some people are creating content around what they love, and that is who they are. And when you start taking body image from them, and what they are doing does not fit what you are doing, you are going to be left out. So don't let social media dictate who you are. You have to be your authentic you. Start discovering yourself. So as caregivers and as parents, try guiding your children from a very young age on self-discovery, being independent, trying to stand alone, not seeking validation all alone. In as much as we sometimes seek validation to know where we are heading to, other people's opinion of you should not be the major thing. Tell them to stand alone and first of all, validate themselves. So I've talked about a number of points. First, I talk about being dependent. Second, I talk about financial literacy. I talk about not comparing yourselves with others, surrounding yourself with meaningful people. Make a decision on the path you want to go. Dress well the way you want to be addressed. Don't think that your parents are not providing enough. Whatever they can provide, accept it and see how you can better yourself from there. Teach people how to treat you. Be yourself. Every other person has been taken. Then lastly, set healthy boundaries around your life. As you are growing, set healthy boundaries around your life. Okay, sexual boundaries, media boundaries, boundaries on how people should treat you, medias on how, boundaries on how you want to tailor your life, boundaries on when you want to go out and when you want to come in. Let your life have boundaries, edges surrounding you. Don't live at default. You should not be living at default. Have a system that works for you. That way you will be a girl that looks out there for a better future, for a better personality structure, and you will be able to navigate and be a better person. So to our young girls out there, we love you and we want you to be your best version. Live independence on a man, turning a man to an ATM machine, inappropriate dressing, not thinking of your own path, allowing the media to figure out who you want to be, allowing others to treat you wrongly, okay, over-dependent on others to manipulate your life. Try to be you and get yourself out of where you are to where you want to be. Thank you for joining me. What do you want me to talk about? Tell me below the comment box. So parents, caregivers, young individuals, find your path. As young women, As young girls, try and find your path in life. Start early so that you can navigate better as the days, years pass by. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you in the next.